Hey, what's up everyone, Vortes here, and today we have a special video guys for you. I'm gonna start recording the next episode for Darkness Falls for Lucifer's Demise in a couple of moments now, but I wanted to take a little bit of time to make a special video, talk about the version 2.0, the release that we're gonna have soon, and give you guys a little bit of my honest opinion about this whole version and what it implies, what we're gonna have in this version, what changes are gonna be made, and just give you like my honest opinion about it. So I decided to make this video a little bit quicker. Hopefully it's not gonna take that long. We're gonna go through the whole thing. I know I'm late to the party. I know a lot of other content creators already made videos about it, and I wanted to take my time to make this video because I wanted to read through the whole thing, think about it, and see if I can understand exactly the implications of these changes in the game and what does it mean for the average player in the future when this version will be released. So let's start. First of all, I'm gonna say that I'm actually excited about this new version. There's a lot of cool stuff that is gonna happen in the game, but there is one annoying thing, or at least for me, maybe some of you guys will share this with me, and is the fact that we've seen this with every alpha that has been released, like major alpha, major changes. All the overall mods, they get stopped or pushed in development again, and they're not gonna work anymore. So if you're on console, you probably don't care about overall mods. If you only play vanilla, you don't care about overall mods. For someone like me who plays only overall mods, I don't really play vanilla game. Maybe I will start to play this one because it has some cool stuff in it, so I don't know. But for me that's annoying. A new update means that all the overall mods, they're gonna either stop working or they will have to be redone, reworked. And we're talking about like big overall mods that need to redo all the things, all the perks, all the book system and everything based on the new version. So for example, we have not all of them they do that. For example, like Rebirth, they don't really care about the book system and stuff like that. But still, if they want to introduce the new weather system and the dangers in every biome and all that stuff, they're gonna have to rework it. And it's okay. But that's annoying for me, like I said, maybe for some of you guys, but it's probably not annoying for everyone. So let's start looking at what's going on here. First of all, they say the Steam experimental release will be on 15th of April and stable release early May, so a couple of weeks later. Now, knowing the fun pimps, we should expect this probably in June. Okay, June, July. I don't think they will release this in April. They even say that if all goes as planned. So take whatever you can and do with it whatever you want. Let's start with the first one, biome progression, elemental survival. So basically what they want to do here, they want to increase the threats and the dangers in every biome. So for example, you start in the forest biome, everything is nice and smooth, there's not that many dangers. Then the burn forest will have the smoke, then the desert will have the heat, snow biome will have the cold, and the wasteland will have the radiation. So what that means basically, because we already have the heat and the cold in the desert and the snow biome, right? And it's a little bit annoying to go in the desert or in the biome because you might get overheated, or maybe you get cold, so you can't do what you want to do, your stamina goes down. That's already in the game. But what I think they want to do here is make it dangerous. And I think there is some questions and threads where they talk about this, and basically they want to make it dangerous. So if you go in these biomes without being prepared, you're gonna die. Okay, that's what they want to do. Now they say you can craft consumables to increase your temporary biome elemental resistance. That's okay. So basically I think there's some medicine or drink, something like that you can take them. Maybe if you want to get a drop that it's in the snow biome. For example, you're in the forest biome, you're close to the snow biome, there's a drop there, maybe you want to go there, get the drop, so you're gonna consume one of these, whatever they are, drinks, food, medicine, and you can go there. But I think for the complete challenges to unlock permanent biome elemental hazard immunity. So you have to complete some challenges, you have to do other stuff in order to completely become immune to those to those dangers in these biomes. Now, this reminds me of Rebirth. If you play, and most importantly, the Purge scenario. I played Osiris on that one, so it's kind of the same thing, where you can't really go in another biome unless you have a mod that will protect you from that biome, from all the elements. Because whenever you go in that biome, again, I'm talking about the Rebirth, the Purge scenario. Whenever you go in that biome, if you don't have that mod to protect you from the elements in that biome, you're gonna get dysentery, like fatigue, infections, all the bullshit that it's in the game. You're gonna get hit with all of those and you're gonna die. So I think what they wanna do is create these kind of challenges that you have to unlock. You have to do them in order to move to the next biome, and then to the next, to the next, to the next. And this way you follow like a road throughout the map in order to move to better biomes. Okay, now one thing that it's a bit I don't really like, it's progressive biome maximum loot caps to encourage exploration. So what that means, let's say if you're in the forest biome, your loot stage will be capped at, let's say, 100, for example, right? And after that, it's not gonna increase unless you move to the next biome, to the burn forest, right? If you think about this, this is a cool idea, okay? In theory. Problem is, because they changed this whole thing where you have to unlock weapons and tools and everything by reading books, you don't really care about this shit, right? Because you don't really need to go into a better biome in order to unlock better weapons, okay? All you need to do is find books. So if you stay in your forest biome and keep doing jobs and looting and stuff like that, you're gonna find enough books to craft the next best weapon, right? So I don't know, unless they change because unless I'm wrong, but maybe I'm not wrong, but I think in the loot, when you go in, even in the forest biome, yeah, or any other biome, you don't really find weapons and tools in loot, like good ones, right? Unless you craft them, because that was the whole point of this books loot system, you know, where you have to find the books, read them in order to unlock the next best weapon. And there's not that much loot in the world, like good loot, that you have to care about this loot cap. Again, I haven't played vanilla that much, so maybe I'm wrong about this. You guys let me know if I'm wrong or not. Now, let's see what else they have here. Basically, you have a new HUD, some player elemental VFX and sound effects, that's okay. Several new biome zombies are coming, so that's okay. I like that. And including the new desert plague spitter. Now, man, I've been so disappointed about this one. So let me show you a picture of this. So what the hell is this thing, guys? This is a concept art from the FanPimps about a new zombie, right? As someone who's using AI to create thumbnails, I can see straight away that this is not a concept art. This is not something that came from the mind of one of the designers who was there drawing the zombie and everything. This is just an AI generated image. So, and one of the things that you can say it's, for example, you can watch the wrist of this character from the front. There's like these bracelets, whatever they are, but then on this side here, he doesn't have them. The same goes for the cloth here on the legs. On the front, he has on both legs. On the back, one leg it is there for a little bit, but on the other one is not there. I mean, it probably is like a small portion, but not as big as this one here, right? Also, you can see the fingers. The fingers on this hand here, they're very long. On this one, they're a little bit shorter. Now, maybe this image it's a little bit further away, so that's why the fingers look a little bit shorter. And the eyes, they always come like this. I've generated so many AI images for my thumbnails, and they all come with yellow eyes, most of them. So yeah, the design overall, it looks cool. So I hope if they will take this AI generated image and create something out of it. But honestly, I was expecting from the FanPimps to give us something more real, right? Something that comes from their mind, not from the AI generated images. But anyway, a little bit disappointed about this one. It looks cool, okay? I'm not gonna say it doesn't look cool, but I was expecting a little bit more from them. But anyway, let's go back here to this thing here. So perk updates and rebalance. Now they say they added some new perks. Each perk has 5 levels, new masteries perk for each attribute, and they have a general perk tab, which I think it was already in the game in the past. They removed it and now they put it back. This reminds me a little bit of Darkness Falls, right? Where you have the perks, the mastery. I think that's how it works. Maybe they took some ideas from Darkness Falls. They tried to implement them in the vanilla. Well, we will have to see about this one, but this one is a cool one. I like this. Sledgehammer Saga. Oh boy. We added a new book series for the Sledgehammer. I think I know already what's gonna be my weapon of choice, because reading all this thing, guys, I can already see my new series once this one is version will be released. I already have in my mind the series. What I'm gonna do is gonna be a new let's say a comeback of a series that I've done in the past, and I've deleted it from this channel. On this very channel I was doing a series, then I deleted it because I changed the channel to something else, and now I'm doing 7 Days to Die again on this channel. But that series is gone, it's not there anymore. But it was a cool series, a lot of people enjoy it at the time, especially on social media. I was posting like clips and stuff like that. I'm not gonna say what series it is, but you guys will see it. And this will, I think this will be a comeback to that series because it somehow fits perfectly with that series and the concept of that series. Anyway, and I think the Sledgehammer will be the weapon of choice for that one. New higher game stage zombies. Yes, please. I was crying about this. The one thing that I don't like in vanilla is that you have the regular zombies, which is fine. Then you have like what is the radiated, and then the ferals and stuff like that. But then it stops. Like there's nothing beyond that. Once you get your character to like a good level with good weapons and everything, all this doesn't even matter, right? You can kill any zombie, so you don't have like strong zombies that you need to face later in the game, right? Which is why I'm always enjoying like overall mods, because they always introduce stronger zombies with high health they're hard to kill, and you really have to fight for your life, right? In vanilla it seems a little bit too easy for me, and I like this. So we have like Charge Blue and Infernal Orange. Okay, we can see Infernal Orange zombies in Darkness Falls. The blue ones, we see them in Rebirth. So I guess they took some inspiration from this overall mode, which is great. I love this. I always said this in the past, and I think I'm gonna say it again now. I think the Funpimps, they should go and work with some of these modders out there, because these modders, what they do with these overall mods, it's absolutely amazing. That's incredible work. And I think they should work together to create a perfect game. A game that doesn't need any overall mod. You know what I mean? That has everything, where you have to get to the point where you're like, you know what? What's the point of installing an overall mod when vanilla has everything I need? You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm really excited about this one. They say these new archetypes will intensify the later game experience. So I guess they will be more like an end game type of zombies. Probably they will introduce some new difficulty for POIs, maybe 7, 8, why not? And they will put these zombies in there, I hope. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out eventually. Trees and foliage update. So they're talking about some trees and how they look, how they perform. I like this. I like the game to look nice, okay? I don't think this is pointless. I think this is well done. I was watching Forsaken Trail from Jawudel, and I think the way the nature looks in that overall mode, in the Forsaken Trail, it's absolutely amazing. I don't think I will ever play that overall mode. I'm so... Jawudel, he was struggling too much in that one. I don't think it's for me. I don't like overcomplicated overall mods, but I think I will give it a try for like a couple of days a week maybe of playing that one, and see if it's really that hard or people are just exaggerating. I don't know. But I like what I was saying is that I was actually enjoying the way the game looked in that overall mod, you know? So I hope what they do with these trees and foliage and everything will look exactly like the Forsaken Trail, because I think out of all the overall mods that I've seen, Forsaken Trail looks the best. Okay, the nature, the trees and everything, it looks absolutely amazing. Now, crawl out zombies. Okay, this is a no-brainer. Probably we always see these zombies, they get stuck under a chair or under a table and they seem to move in place. They never get out of there. I think that's what they do. They want them to be able to crawl. I don't think it's gonna change anything for like a horde base, because they were able to squeeze and crawl under the, if you had like a block, they were able to squeeze there like dogs and everything as well. So I don't think this is a problem for like a horde base. It's mostly for like POIs. Whenever you get inside the house, there's always a crawler or a zombie that gets stuck under a chair or a table, and they try to fix that one. So that's okay here. Navezgane update. They're gonna make Navezgane work a little bit with the biome boundaries and everything. And I've never played the Navezgane map. I think I played it in Alpha 15 on PlayStation, and it's not for me. It's like very few POIs. You have to travel a lot. There's some cities here and there, but it's not my cup of tea. I like big maps, you know, with a lot of cities and stuff. Navezgane is not for me, but I hope Navezgane will be somehow related to the story in the future, whenever they will release it, and make it worth exploring and playing in Navezgane. So far, I don't really enjoy that one, so I don't care about it. Alright, POIs. We're aiming for a whopping 50 new POIs, adding even more depth and variety to your world. So 50 new POIs, it means maybe this is what I was talking about, you know. Maybe out of these 50 new POIs, we're gonna have a couple of them that are like higher stages, like stage 7, 8 or something like that, where we're gonna encounter these new zombies, the blue and the orange. I hope that's what they want to do. If that's the thing, I love it. Also, you know, I always like new POIs in this game, because it makes you explore a little bit more. It's always fun to see a POI that you've never done before. Okay, then we have new POIs in the wilderness, more remnants for performance. I'm not sure how the remnants help the performance. Are they talking about the performance of the game, or are they talking about the performance of the gameplay? Because maybe you go into a remnant and you find some stuff that you don't. It's a lot easier to find rather than going into a city, so you can you know, develop your character a little bit faster. Maybe that, I'm not sure exactly what they mean by that, but again, we're gonna find out when it's released. We've also updated some of our more demanding POIs to perform better. The sneaky zombies are now using crawlouts to surprise you. Okay, I don't know, maybe they have like, what I'm thinking, maybe they leave like some open blocks in a POI, and then when you get next to the POI, some zombies will crawl out of there and hit you on the legs or something like that. That's what it sounds like they want to do, but it's okay. Some new audio stuff here and there. We've added meaningful individual footsteps, making the world feel more alive and immersive than ever. Let's see, maybe when you walk down the street in the city, the footsteps, they have a different sound than when they're walking on the grass. Maybe it sounds a little bit better, so you can hear the zombies behind. I don't know, maybe that's what they're trying to do. I don't know. Clothing, cosmetic options, Twitch drops and DLCs. So wear what you want for protection, but choose how you cosmetically look with new outfits. This is a great one, actually. There's some sets that I like what they do as perks and everything, but I don't like the way they look. So it would be nice to have the perks from one set but look like another set. So I love this. This is a good one. We will be adding some new cosmetic DLCs options and Twitch drops. Get ready to unlock awesome new content and show off your unique style. So these new cosmetic DLCs options, are they paid ones? So you have to pay for cosmetics? I don't mind that, as long as the cosmetics don't help improve your character, like give it powers and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna pay for some of those and get some of those new cosmetics. The Twitch drops, I don't care about those because I never stream on Twitch. So whatever. Random gen improvements. Wilderness spawning has been improved, allowing a lot more wilderness POIs to spawn, and their spawn location have better random positioning. Wilderness road placement has been improved, so we're gonna have a lot of POIs in the wilderness. That's okay, I like that. I don't actually mind it. I prefer the cities, you know, but I actually like some new POIs in the wilderness, and maybe some unique ones. You know, like we have like the house on the hill, where they have like these bunkers underground. You know, they are unique. They are part of somehow of a story that we don't know about, and it's cool to find out about this stuff and and see what they do. So I hope these POIs in the wilderness, they're a little bit more, let's say, unique than the classic POIs in the cities. We've added a new quest marker that displays the custom quest flag type per quest. So I guess the marker is different for every type of quest that we get. So for example, I think that's what, if I'm reading correctly, that's what it means. So for example, if you're doing a fetching quest, a fetch quest, the marker looks different than a clear quest, right? Maybe. Spawn near friend. I don't play with friends, so I don't care about this one. But yeah, starting a new save, choose a friend to spawn near to for ultimate teamwork. So you don't have to walk kilometers on the map to find your friend when you play together. We've added a handy button to go back to the main menu before joining a game. No more getting stuck. Okay, I don't know what that's about because again, I don't play with friends, so I don't know if this was a problem or something, or and they fixed it, but whatever. Crossplay on dedicated server. We will not know officially if consoles can play on dedicated servers until passing cert off on each platform. Fingers crossed. Okay. So, again, overall thing, guys, I'm excited about this one. New zombie difficulties. I like those. New zombies, like design. I like those as well. New POIs. The biome system with dangers, I think we need to find out exactly how it works, right? And how much of an impact it has on the game and on the overall experience while playing the game. Obviously, there will be no more, let's say, series for content creators where they just do a wasteland series or a desert series, unless you spawn and you give yourself all the tools that you need to survive in that biome. But yeah, overall excited about this one. Again, a bit annoyed that we're gonna have all the overall mods delayed and stopped and everything, but that's a problem for me. But yeah, again, I'm really excited about this one. But let me know what you guys think about it. Do you like it? Are you excited about this? Do you want to see something different? Honestly, what I would have liked to see in here, it's more vehicles, more weapons. I've always complaining about this. I think it's stupid that I have to install other mods in my game in order to have like new vehicles and weapons. I wish they would introduce a little bit more variety on the stuff. Give me more shotguns, give me more pistols, let me play with them, choose which one is the best for me, you know? Anyway, guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.